Well, hi there. Pardon me. This is Chase Swift, and I'm in my 5 free tools account, which speaks to using Google tools such as YouTube, Google Drive, and all the great Google tools, Google Voice, things like that. Today's video is a Hangout, so that relates to YouTube, which is Google Hangout. And I love that because it's free and it's very powerful. But today's topic is how I get well, it's to answer the question, how to get my website to the top of Google. And you may have done that search, okay? You may also be on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, which is great. But this Hangout, this video, I'll show you how to get your website or the way you searched it, how to get my website to the top of Google. And that's what you're interested in doing. And that's what I love doing. It's extremely exciting to see it happen. And the way to do it is, I'll give you the secret, okay? It's not the website that you want to get on Google. You want to get a video about the website. Okay, you want to get a video about your website on the first page of Google. That is easy to do. YouTube is Google's favorite child. Okay, so if you're a parent, you know, I know you love all your children and equally, but there's always one potentially that is your favorite. Well, Google has lots of websites and and opportunities to share what Google does with a lot of people. I mean, Google Drive and Google Voice and Google itself and YouTube and Google Search, all these great things, but they really love YouTube. They really do. Because you see, a lot of times, what do you see on a Google search? You see a YouTube video. But the YouTube video can be up there so much easier than a web page. So much easier. So just right off the bat, and you're going to see, I'm going to show you this. I've already hit, doing this video, I believe, I've already hit the #1 ranking on YouTube, which will in turn most likely transfer over to Google for this keyword phrase, how to get my website to the top of Google, okay? And I'll show you how I came across this and how you can do the same thing. Now, I use some paid tools. You may not want to or may not be able to afford paid tools. I have an answer for that towards the end of the video, okay? Actually, it's a really cool surprise. Not a surprise. It's a nice, it's an option, it's a gift, okay, for you to look at, okay? So that's going to be towards the end of the video on how to afford all these paid tools and stuff like that. Very easy, okay? So let me go ahead and start sharing. I'm going to share this story because just minutes ago I was doing this search and I'm like, I want to do a video on it. I want to get on the first page of Google. How am I going to do that? Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And I think that's it. Okay, so yes, you should be seeing a Google page where I was searching earlier on, you know, I literally typed this in. I said, you know, how can I get my website to the top of Google search? And really, let me just show you how that really happened. I began typing, so I'm just going to remember, how can I get my website? Okay, so how I just began typing. I literally started how, and these are some other searches that I've also done, and they're coming up, okay? But I just began typing how to get my, or I typed how can I get, okay? And what happens is Google is prompting you. How can I keep from singing? I don't know. That's an interesting one. How can I make money? Well, I'm not going to go there, but in a way I do, but I don't do it directly like that. So how can I get, and then Netflix on my TV? Well, geez, there's a simple solution right there. There's a video to do there, or you can help some people. And then, so I kept going my website because I knew what I wanted. There's a lot of ways to type it. Okay, so how can I get my website more traffic? how can I get my website on Google? And then what I found, let me type on Google. But then I found, look at this, how can I get my website on top of Google's search list? Actually, that's an interesting, that could even be better. I might have to do this video as well. And what happens is, there, boom. This is the YouTube video, okay? Now, I'm going to, in fact, I'm going to keep this search. I may do a search, or I'm sorry, I'm going to do a Hangout topic on that, because my YouTube video, ding, 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 my YouTube video, if there's no one that's done this, then I will own that keyword phrase for that topic. And then very likely it could appear here. There are some other criteria. Okay, so there are website Swift. That's interesting. I have no idea who that is, but my last name is Swift. But anyway, so there I start. But then I'm like, okay, that got me going. Now I use this paid tool, and here's the search I did. How can I get my website to the top of Google search? Now, this is SC Cockpit. It does a lot of work for you, and it's roughly $80 a month, which I realize is a little pricey, maybe if you're just starting out. But to find out what people search for and how you can get your, your video or your website, okay, on the first page of Google it's worth $80 a month at times. I mean, it's worth it. Okay, so I did this search, and I see what I did is I clicked on here. I added a column. I wanted to know how many words. Okay, if I take that off, it doesn't show me how many words, and it doesn't sort, and I get a whole bunch of random gobbledygook. Okay, I trying to find stuff in here. It's just hard, and the key is longer words, or the more words. So creating a website for a small business is more targeted than creating a website. Now, I know creating a website gets 14,000 searches, almost 15,000 a month. But you won't, that's impossible. There are too many fish, or I'm sorry, too many fishermen in that pond, okay? They're all in that pond, and you can't even get in to the pond. So don't even try. But if you come down and creating a website for your business, or some other variable where it's more words, there are less people searching, but there's less people in the pond fishing. Okay, so you'll see this tool is awesome, but you've got to sort it. And what I do is I go back here and I add the number of keywords. Okay, and you can see, like right here, this is for web search engine optimization. That's 4 keywords. Well, I like to sort it by a lot of words, and I want to see the most words right at the top. Okay, now we're talking. Here we go. How to get your website at the top of Google. Well, 170 people a month search for that. It's pretty darn. It's not bad. It's if you could be on the first page of that with 170 people searching, that would be not bad. Now, let's take a look. This tool will give me more information. It'll give me the top 10 websites. I'm not going to go into them all because I want to see if there's a YouTube video, which there is right here. I can see the beginning of the website, why right there, and I know it's YouTube because I've looked at this, and I can open up that, and it's going to have it has a YouTube video, and it's at the end of it, it's MMR8. Okay, is the ID MMR8. Of course, there's more in the ID here, but the end of it is MMR8. I'll show you that in just a second. First page of Google, how to get my business, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but we'll remember MMR8. Now, there is more than just doing a video to get on the first page of Google. Okay, But let's look at row 7 here, and you can see it's highlighted. And SE Cockpit does a wonderful job in showing you the easy things that are easy to beat. Okay, anything in green is easy to beat, but yellow, this guy here, this person, their website it got some backlinks. People that are putting this website on theirs and saying, I got some good information from this person, or got some good information from this website. It's got 18 popularity votes. Okay, 18, and it's got some other popularity votes in here, and you know, we can look at a lot more stuff. It gets a little complicated. Let's see if I can move some of these. I'm going to move this over to, okay, that's as far as it'll go. Okay, so then it's got some Facebook likes and some Facebook shares, and there's probably other stuff. I can't fit it all in. I'm trying to squeeze it all in. And I can't explain all of this, but do you see this? 167 Google Plus links, and the other ones are far less. They're all in green. But this guy, number 2, he's got some popularity going for him. So don't think that you're going to easily get your website for this keyword phrase in the number 2 spot. Now, number 1, I'm not sure exactly. It relates to the domain popularity, or the domain authority is good. And by the way, look at number 7. Okay, and then I'm going to open up domain authority. Remember I told you Google loves YouTube. Look at that. It's got a perfect 100. YouTube, oh, my favorite child. You're my favorite child. I'm going to give you 100 because you're YouTube. As far as domain authority, YouTube, you do a video, boom. Oh, you are my favorite child, YouTube. We're going to give you a perfect 100. So you can beat people right off the bat just by doing a YouTube video. Number 7 is a video, okay? Oh, you are my favorite child. Of course, you're going to be in the top 10 of Google because I love you. You're YouTube. Okay, now I'm being a little crazy, I know, but notice he doesn't have much else popularity. He doesn't have what the number 2 guys had. The number 2 guy has been working at this. Number 7 guy is just up there by a wing and a prayer. Okay, but that was for that keyword phrase. And of course, my topic is a little bit different. Okay, it's not exactly number forgotten. Let's go back here. My topic is how to get my website. So this is how to get your website at the top of Google. Some people search for that. And what I decided was not to do that video for another obvious reason, which I'll show you right now. So let's say you say, oh my, you know, this guy is hanging on by a wing and a prayer. Maybe I can, and here's another issue or another thought. What's the title? The title of this video is First Page of Google. What's the search? How to get your website at the top of Google. Do you see there's a discrepancy? Of course you do. This is not that this title does not relate to it. Now it has some other things in there, but guess what? If you did a video with that title, ding, it might just be, you might even be the more favorite YouTube video, because if you have the title and other things in the description of the video, Google will say, oh my gosh, here's another one of my favorite children, YouTube, with the title of the search. Oh, we got to put that video up here. Now, it can happen that way, okay? And I'll show you some of my examples. So that's first why I'm like, ooh. But what I'm going to do is grab the search, okay? Now, I've done some previous ones. I'm just going to close that out just because I want to show you what I was researching. So this has a nice little button. It'll do the search for me. It'll do how to get your website at the top of Google. I just click it, boom. And it's done the search. How to get your website at the top of Google. And here is number 2. This guy is WikiHow. I mean, of course, it's going to have a lot of popularity. We go down there. Oh, look, video, YouTube, favorite child, MMR8. That's a very specific ID for that video. First page of Google. How to get my business on the top of Google, whatever. Okay. Close. Now, it could be that I could do this video. Well, let's look at YouTube. So, yes, you can type this in, okay? But I kind of got an idea. How can I get my website on the top of Google search or whatever? I actually did, how can I get my website to the top of Google search, okay? But then when I saw some of these other things, I was like, oh, okay. So here I'm thinking, 170 searches a month. Ooh, this is gonna be awesome, but I need to go to YouTube. Has someone done that video with that title? Maybe it's just not coming up, or maybe whatever the issue is. So I double quote, then I paste in the keyword phrase, and I end it with the double quote. That's a very simple thing. Now look at this. 500 websites, 500 videos. Ooh, too much competition. Okay. So that seemed good. How to get your website at the top of Google. This guy is here because kind of the Facebook likes and some tweets and some other things going on, but it's too competitive to try to beat him. And you'll see why. And it's just easier. If the apple is at the top of the tree, are you going to work to get it, or are you going to look for one that's hanging where you can reach it? Are you going to reach for an apple that's lower, or are you going to try to climb to the top of a tree to get the apple? Well, I would say look for an apple that's hanging closer to the ground. So that's what I did. So we'll just close this one. So how about number 2 here? It's got 10 words, which means less people will do an exact video with that title. Okay, 210 people a month search for it. Oh my gosh. So let's click on that. Okay, and there's the YouTube video. It's the same video, by the way. He's doing really well, but and he's hanging there by a thread in a way. He's got a few likes, a few shares, this and that. But you could beat that over time. That's doable. But to beat some of these other websites, harder. YouTube is a key. YouTube is a key. So let's see. Am I going to get a ton of searches based on this? So let's just close that. Now that I got the keyword phrase, and I'll go right to YouTube again. Put it in a double quote. How to get your website to the top of Google. I'm on YouTube. I hit enter. It does the search. Oh my goodness. There are 677 videos. Look right here. How to get your website to the top of Google. He's got the exact title. Oh, rats. Okay. That's okay. Look, there's got to be some fruit hanging closer to the ground. Okay. How to get my website to the top of Google. Now that's the one I've chosen, right? Yes, that's what this topic is about. Let's look why. Okay, click the link to get more description. And that video is still coming up, number 7. Okay. He's just hitting everything. That's awesome. Okay. So let's find out how many videos are on YouTube. How to get my website to the top of Google. Okay, I've highlighted that so I could copy it. How to get my website to the top of Google. And that is the topic of this video. So you know it's going to be good. So now that I have that copied, I'm going to go over to YouTube. I'll triple click, get rid of that. Double quote, paste, and a double quote. Now, as far as the Google 5 tools, I think one of my favorites is Google Hangouts, because it's so powerful. What I'm about to do, I promise you, I have not done the search, because if I did it earlier, it came up with 0, which is what it did. What I believe right now is it's going to come up with 1. because I'm doing it right now. Let's find out. Let's click search. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Look at this. Okay. How to get my website to the top of Google by 5 free tools. That's me. And it's live right now. And yeah. And it's also showing my channel, which is awesome. Now, how to get on top of Google. Close. He's got some keywords in the description. Okay. So, and you know, had he gotten the right keyword phrase, the ones that how many people a month search for? 70 people a month. A little bit of keyword research would have helped him a lot. Okay. But he's still there. He's gotten 31 views. What you really want to do is do a search that people search for, right? You want to get a keyword phrase that people search for. What about these top two? Aren't those? No, those are ads, okay? These are ads. They are paying. Now, it's okay to pay, but I'd rather not, okay? I'd rather get free traffic and free exposure, free marketing forever. So I've locked this up pretty easily. And yes, this is my live hangout, okay? That's me. It's pretty awesome, by the way. Now, let's just put it in normal. This doesn't always work because there are some other ranking things that are going on. So it takes a little time, and sometimes I see it right on the top, like right there, okay? So right off the bat, out of the hundreds of, remember the 500, 677? Well, I'm in row, let's see, this would be, let's count from the top. These first two are ads. This is that guy. He was doing really well. And 4 years, 13,000 views is not bad. This is the guy to beat. Okay. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm number 12 instantly, and I'm not even done with the video. And this can rank even higher. Okay. I think I'll show you one more little trick to get it on the top of page, first page of Google, okay? But right now, it's like, oh my goodness. I mean, if you can get in the top, well, 12 is okay, right? If you could get in the top 2 or 3, that'd be awesome. And I do have videos that have done that. So what you do is you do some research, okay? Now, I'm going to show you how to do free research. Okay, so I found this keyword. So let's see, let's count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12 words. How can I get my website on top of Google search list? Okay, now you can use another free tool of Google. Okay, it's called the Keyword Planner. Okay, the Keyword Planner. I will put the link in the description of this video. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I'll do it after. Well, here's what you do, and I'll put the link in the description right now, so I don't forget. But you just go to Google to search Google Keyword Planner. It's free, like a lot of other Google things. And this link right here is the URL. And when you click on it, it changes. It does all sorts of funny things. It forwards. It does this and that. Blah blah blah. But that's the link. Okay. So give me 1 second, and what I'm going to do is just paste that into the description of this video on the Google Plus page. You're not going to see that, but I'm going to be lickety split quick and hopefully get that in right now. There we go. Click save, and I'm coming back to the search. Okay. All right, by the way, so I got the Google Keyword Planner. So let me just show you real quick. If I come, let's just put that in double quotes. So another thing I like about Google Hangout is you can modify the description right away. I can pause this and look at this. See how I put the key right there? It's there. Okay, so you can see that right there. That's the link to the keyword planner, and I'll redo this and make sure it's really nice and understandable. But that, when I click it, watch, boom, right to the keyword planner. Okay, so you can do some free research. I'm going to close these other tabs. Now let's take my very first search, which we talked about. I go over here and I paste in, how can I get my website on top of Google search list? Maybe this is another little goodie. I don't know. That could be a good term because I just typed it in and Google suggested it. Okay, let's come down, and all you have to do is click Get Ideas. Now, when you first set up your keyword planner account, they want you to create an ad. Go ahead and create an ad and then put it on pause or delete it. They want you to use this tool for creating ads for your business, but you can pause it and you can see this red area, your campaigns, mine are paused or removed, and I need to enable them. Well, that's great, I understand, and but I'm going to use this tool for free. That's what I'm doing. Let's go down and I click, once you do the search, and here's my search right here. How can I get my website on top of Google's search list? Okay, for that keyword phrase. Now, these are ideas that you can spend a lot of time on, but I want to go exactly to the keyword idea. Okay, so there's not very relevant, there's just not enough traffic for that keyword phrase. So when I go back to tab 1, even though Google suggested it, not enough people are searching for that. So bye-bye. And how to get my website to the top of Google, as we discussed. Okay, let's go back to the keyword planner. I think 70, wasn't it 70? Let's double check, because SE Cockpit, yeah, they said 70. How to get my website to the top of Google? 70. Well, let's verify. Okay, is that accurate? I'm going to paste it in. How to get my website to the top of Google, and I'm going to click on Get Ideas. And Google Keyword Planner. Oh, it's a little bit off. It says 90. That's even better. Okay, so I love it. It's great. So 90 people a month are going to do that. I already have my video ranked in the top. Now, when I put in double quotes, it's cheating. It's not cheating. It's just a way to search how many people have done that video. Now, if you want to find a very specific video, it's really powerful. So let's just do something really weird. Let's find how about all black let's see, German Shepherd. Yeah, here it is. And then for sale, this is a friend of mine. I'm going to copy that, and okay, now I'm going to paste, or I'm sorry, put in a double quote and then paste. No, I didn't copy it, darn it. Sorry, hard to do these things talking and thinking. Let's do all black German Shepherd puppies. Okay. So if you notice, it says it doesn't have all black. So if you really want to zero in, I think a friend of mine maybe have done this, and for sale. Okay, he may not have done the video, or he may not have keyworded, but if I put it in double quotes, you can use this as a search method. There it is, Mark Dean. Okay, so see, all black German Shepherd puppies for sale. So he's got the title. I don't think he has done the proper keywords. He's got 16 views. By the way, let me show you how. I mean, you can see how important this is getting. He's #1 in a way, and he's done 2 videos. I don't know what happened there. That may not have gone through. Then some other people have done some videos, but they're not of the title. When you do the title, and if you want to see something, you're looking exactly for that, put it in double quotes. It's not cheating, but most people don't do it that way, okay? But if you're looking for something specific, okay? Now, let's look at his video. I'm going to find the problem. So he needs to put, and he did, the description or the title that he's targeting in the title. That's great. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is right click on the white here in this area, and let's see here, right click. I'm going to choose view page source. I'm going to look for his keywords. Okay, he's oh, okay, good. He has fixed it. All black German Shepherd puppies for sale. That's awesome. So that way, and he may have just done this. It takes a little time. And this is good. German Shepherd puppies for sale. You want to put in your keyword phrase into the tags. And this is the keywords and tag area. Okay. So he did it right. And so it just takes a little time. Let's just take that out. And I think, well, here's one that he didn't finish. So he's right on top. Now, there's some good competition in here. So I don't know, you know, there is got good competition that he may have just picked. Yeah, there's 11 other videos. So then there's some other criteria. But what you want to pick is a topic that no one has done. Okay, if I go back to mine, sorry, it's overwhelming, all this information I'm trying to share. But I've gotten my keyword phrase from the video again. How to get my website to the top of Google. Okay, just right off the bat, I'm number 12. Awesome. By the way, look at that right there. See? And I put the keyword phrase. Oops. Anytime you click anywhere near it, it just launches it. But I obviously have the keyword phrase right there. And it will be in the tags or keyword area. Okay. Let's see. So I apologize. I seem to be going off track. There's just so many good things I can teach. Let's see here. Let's get back on focus. So I'm doing this video. I'm showing you how to do it. I'm showing you how to research. And so back to here, 90 is good. I mean, I think that's good. And I know that I'm going to be near the top of YouTube and potentially with Google. And there is another little trick, okay? So all these search terms I can find, and there are some easier ones. You know, can you imagine? Isn't this like one of the hardest topics ever? Yes, it is. And so there will be competition. But what about this? Let's look at this one. How do I get my business on Google search engine? Okay, so let's see. Will Google suggest that? Let me see if I can remember it. How do I get my business on Google search engine? Okay. So if we were to type it out, you could find it. How? I've already forgotten it. It's really hard. How do I get my business? Okay. How? Let's see. How do I get my business? Okay. See, it does. And it may not be showing. Let me see if this is showing. No, it's not. I'm sorry. When I'm typing in this, on Google. It doesn't show you the preview, okay? But now, let's see, search. Okay, I don't think that even shows. It actually does. See, so now you're beginning to see what I'm seeing. You begin, this is free, by the way. Hello, you know, it's Google. One of my favorite, search engines is Google. It's awesome. So how do I get my business on Google search? And then you can type engine, but you can also see some other criteria. So engine, and yes, it does come up. And then you might even go for free. I don't know, possibly. Okay, so here's that guide. Nope, it's a different video, by the way. So, but it is YouTube. So, favorite child. Okay, favorite child. So let's do a quick search on YouTube now for how do I get my business on Google search engine for free. Let's see if anyone has done an exact YouTube video on that title. It'll help determine okay, nobody. So I think I may, let's go further. We got to go back to the keyword planner, which is another free tool. So first free tool, use Google. Okay, we already did that search. Let's go down to this one. How to get my business on Google search. And you saw how I was prompted with all these other options. So you can do some research for free. Okay, now I'm gonna have to decline that. Somebody was FaceTiming me. So now we know that YouTube, there's no video on it, but does anyone search for this? They probably do, but let's go to the keyword planner and paste that in. What we have to do is paste that in and get ideas. And there may not be, it may not be enough searches there, but let's take out the for free part because that's okay. And just search on get ideas. Okay, 30. So you can do that video, and I'll leave it to some of you that are really gonna get what I'm teaching and say, oh, I now can do a Google Hangout for free, and speak about how, you could literally show your people how, actually that's the keyword phrase, right? So people do the search, and from Google, they tell you that 30 people a month, one a day, okay? And very, very likely, because nobody on YouTube has done it, and actually let's take out for free, because we figured out our better keyword phrase is what people are searching on. And there's nobody, only 2 ads, and these are they're paying for these ads all the time, of course. If I click on that, it charges them. So don't do that, okay? But just know these are ads, okay? So you did a research, or you can do research on Google. Then you can go to YouTube and say, oh, wow, nobody's done that video. And then number 3, you're like, oh my gosh, 30 people a month. Of course, why wouldn't I do that video? And then you can put your business link in the description of the video. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I just thought of this, is I'm going to take my Google Plus page. I'm going to open it up in a new tab here. I'm going to bring it over here. I can show you what to do. Okay, hopefully this worked. There it is. So this is on Google Plus. I'm now using the 5 free tools page. Okay, that's great. Now, what's so cool about this is you can edit this event. Okay, there's the title. No one has done this video. And then here's the keyword planner tool. So I can type now realize I'm doing this video live, yet I can also update the information on the YouTube video. This information goes to the YouTube video, okay, automatically, okay. Click below. I'll just say click below, and it'll take you there, okay. So that's awesome. Now, the cool part is what I've taught you is how to get your website to the top. Well, really, it's how to get your video to the top. Okay. Now, I have a business. Some of you are like, oh my gosh, I have learned so much. And I appreciate it. And I'm willing to give this information to you for free. So free, I'll just say, you know what? I'm going to use my dictation thing. So now you have learned how to get a video on the first page of Google. And then when you have a video, it should be YouTube. On YouTube, you can then put a link to your business in the description of the video. And in my case, I have an awesome way to earn a secondary income on the internet. And it's not technical. It's not hard. And the primary way I market my business is doing YouTube videos, or Google Hangouts to be more accurate. And then I put my link in the description of the video. Like this. All right, so I know that was kind of weird. You're watching me. Do I like typing? Not all the time. But now I put my link in this video. So this video is already number 12 on YouTube for this keyword search. And people are doing this search, how to get my website to the top of Google. And I've just answered that. Let's go ahead and save that, by the way. Always good to save. And I'll come back and modifying it. But over here, let's hit, why isn't this refreshing? Let me go ahead. Let me just edit it one more time. Yeah, save. It should update. And it's not. So let me hit refresh on this page. Okay. Look. So I got 13 lines of information. This is on the Google Plus page, but it transfers to the YouTube description, which is where you want all the good content. Okay. So look, right there is my website. Ding, ding, ding. How to get my website to the top of Google. It's with a YouTube or Google Hangout for free. Oh my goodness. So some of you are like, oh my gosh, I've learned so much from you, Chase. Yeah, maybe. Well, why wouldn't I want to find out what Chase is doing? I've thought the same thing too. I mean, honestly, why not? Okay, so you click on there. You're taken to my website. Now, this is where you get some free information. Okay. Now, it might seem too good to be true. Who knows? Was it too good to be true to see how to get your website to the top of Google? No, it was awesome. Okay. So I think what I do is awesome too. So, you know what? Just put your name and email. And if this page is a little bit different than what you're seeing now, it just means I've refined it or changed a little bit. Actually, this is a template that I use from the team that I'm on. So I don't have to modify this, but it's a pretty nice little information page. Because what are you going to do? You're going to put your first name. So let's say it's Tom. And then you're going to put Tom's email at, blah, 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 yahoo.com. So Tom or whomever, you would just get some free information. And I'll send it to you. And guess what? You'll get a series of emails from me. And guess what? You'll have my email address. You'll know how to contact me. You already kind of know and like and trust me, right? And that's the process of being successful in business, is putting yourself out and giving value, and then getting people to say, this he's helpful, he's knowledgeable, he seems fairly nice, he's got a nice offer. Yeah, I know him. I know Chase. I've watched maybe some other videos. That's great. I like him. I like what he teaches. I like his style. It seems helpful. He's not perfect. He tries the best. He, stumbles around, but he does try. And yeah, I trust him. I'm trusting him to find out more. And guess what? You'll get my email. You'll get a series of emails, and we will partner if you think it's a good deal. I'm doing this video. I don't have to follow you down. I don't have to say please, I mean, I'm nice, but I don't have to beg and plead. Okay? So if you're maybe open to a business online, and maybe you don't have one, or you want to see what I'm doing, great. What if you like what you're doing and you're not interested in mine? Great. I've just taught you how to get your video, your video or your website to the top of Google for free. And better yet, I've taught you some free ways of doing some searches and confirming whether or not those searches are actually, they have videos on them on YouTube. I mean, YouTube is Google's favorite child. So get a video up here. It's gonna have some impact. And then doing some actual searches to find out, is that going to be worth doing, to expose this to one person a day? Now, they're not all going to watch this video, but when they go to how to get my business on Google search engine, and you've done the video, it could very well land on the first page of Google. Now, the last thing. So when I talked about the free gift is the information about what I'm doing on really how to have an awesome business and how to market using Google Plus or YouTube, and how to get on the first page of Google. Now, let me just go back here real quick. When we looked at this, so here's the one I'm doing. It's got 70. Google says 90, but it's close to that. What happened is, when I do this video, and here's number 6 and 7, these guys are fighting, but they don't have any backlinks. Okay, 0. This Google Plus is another favorite child. Google Plus is another favorite child of Google. Google loves YouTube, but they also love Google Plus. Ding! So now this is a website, and it's free, and it has my YouTube on it, and the links, you can see links here. Boom, there's my link there. This is a backlink. Okay, I can even take this and put it in the description of the video. I'll put it at the very end. Okay, that's another popularity contest winner. Okay, so what happens is you put your link to the video down here. That is a backlink. So it's a backlink on YouTube. It's a backlink on Google Plus. So if you do a Google Plus, you can get a backlink, most likely. Well, you will, because Google Plus is a favorite child of Google, and so is YouTube. So they work together. It just makes sense. Okay, so that is pretty awesome. Now, the last thing I would tell you is, I will have information about this Home Business Labs. Let me log into Home Business Labs. This is another little bonus. This is free. It is a way to promote the business I'm in, but you can use it for free. You can sign up to Home Business Labs. Let me just log out, and I will put the sign-in sheet, or the sign-in page, register. So what would you do? Make a username, put in an email address, put in a password, confirm the password, put in your first name, your last name. The business is Doobly, so just put in a number. It doesn't matter, or just leave it blank. If it doesn't go through, put something in like, blah, 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 something like that. Okay, just a bunch of numbers. I think it's about 6 or 9. I can't remember. And then a phone number, and then register for a free account. Now I'm going to sign in and show you what happens, what you get. Okay. As an upgraded member, which is $67 a month, you will learn all about this training of doing videos like crazy. Okay. Let me show you the pro training. So if what I've taught you in this video is somewhat appealing and you're like, man, this is awesome, I want to know more, it's all right here. And I did a Google Hangout, but there's other ways of doing videos on a smartphone, all this stuff. This works. And the guy that developed this makes $1 million a year, and 98% of his marketing was YouTube. 98%. I mean, it's mostly YouTube, right? And it's videos. And this is how he taught me I learned all this stuff. That's how I learned about SE Cockpit and how to find the videos that aren't being done on YouTube and how to do them and all this stuff. So the training is really in here inside something called Home Business Labs. Now, I don't make anything when you come up and sign up for an account. If you want the advanced training, it's $67 a month, and it's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. So I'm just letting you know. And then what you also get, not only the training, but you get these websites that you can create. Okay. And I've created all these websites. Okay. And these rank on Google because they do some special stuff in the background. It's way complicated. I don't even want to describe it, but I'm going to show you, and I just started this recently, so I'm going to show you a couple things where I'm on the first page of Google. Okay, so here's the keyword phrase: how long can you rent a movie on how long can you rent a movie for on iTunes? Okay, I did that research, I found it, and guess what? There is my video. But look right above it is the My Inspired Media page. That's from HBL. So it's complicated. It's complicated. But this page, let me just show you. Just go to here. You can do the search. There's my video. It's got my name on it. Okay. And then you can go down and see it's all about me, right? This web page is awesome. And there's some basic stuff that you do. You just got to put your keyword phrase, okay, on this page. A couple times. They do it in the training, but it ranks your video, your page on Google. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. By the way, I'll go ahead and rank that as 10. I think it's awesome. Let me go back to another one that I can find. This is a Chase Swift. So this was how many years does it take to become a photographer? Okay, did that keyword research, found out people search for it, found out nobody on video, on YouTube did that. And look, right here is the My Inspired Media page. It's higher than the YouTube video, by the way, which is right down here. So hello, if you're still here watching this, you're like, gosh, I've just learned from Chase how to get a YouTube video on Google, and a lot of times it'll get it right. It'll be YouTube is the favorite child. It can get onto Google. I can't promise everyone, but they are working. But here, look at this. Da, da, da. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So I may not have answered every question that you have. I may not address everything, but you can get a hold of me. You can even come to my Google Plus page or type in the description of the video, or pop in. And here, let's just go to the video right here. Boom. Pause it, come down, type in a comment. I'll answer it. Okay. Look at that. Look at all. You saw me do this. It's awesome. Right from Google Plus, right into the YouTube. Okay. Now, one thing I'm gonna go back and do is add the keyword just a couple more times. So I have the keyword phrase right here. So let's go ahead and I'll show you. I'm showing you everything I do, really. I'm going to go ahead and edit the event, which edits the description of the video. Okay. So about this. By carefully watching this video, you will soon learn okay. So I just wanted to, I don't know if that, let me see, I'm going to look and see if that's showing. Yes, it is showing. Okay, that's good. So this little box that pops up when you're editing does show. That's awesome. Okay. So by carefully watching this video, you'll soon learn, ding, what did I do there? Well, I'm putting in the keyword phrase. Okay, and this is the keyword phrase. Let's go down a ways. Let's just put that capital S. So I'll just say something down here. Okay, so now you should know how to and if you want to partner with me, that would be fantastic. Otherwise, you can go ahead and do some research on Google. Find out if videos have been done on YouTube. And remember to put your keyword phrase in double quotes when searching on YouTube. And then use the keyword planner tool to determine if there are people that actually search for your keyword phrase. Okay, so I just, typing all that boring, but you're kind of seeing that I'm using a text to dictation tool on my Mac. Okay, so that's good content. I mean, it's exactly what you want to do. I've taught you how to do that. So I'll click save. Now I want to go back to YouTube, and let's just hit refresh. And I'll pause the video. And if I come down, okay, so now there's all that content. And I'm just, I'm repeating the phrase, okay, and helping you understand that. And then I will also put the keywords. Let me show you how to do that, okay? Let's see if we can go into YouTube. We're in YouTube. And let's go to, right down here is a pencil. I almost forgot this. Now, when you're doing a Google Hangout, it's live. So you can't necessarily, let me show you. You can't necessarily go to your my videos because it's not the recording is not done. So when I went to my Google Plus page, you can see, let me just make sure this pops up. Yeah, it does. I wanted to make sure in the window. And then here's the YouTube page right there. So your Google Plus page is very powerful. So when you create a Google Hangout, it will create this page for you. Just keep it and bookmark it. And when you want to get to the YouTube, just go to links and click there, and your YouTube link will be right there. Now, I have also put that in the description of the video down here, right there. How handy is that? Plus, that's a backlink. Okay, all this stuff makes sense. Click there. Now I'm back on YouTube. I can pause the video. Otherwise, I would be watching my, look, I just did that moments ago. Okay. Then go back and edit. And I do not have permissions. I've never tried that. So I guess you can't do that. And I thought you could. So you can't put the keywords in until the video is over. But let me just show you in another video. You just go to edit. Okay, you would come down and see I don't have any tags in this one because this one I was just doing for viral. Okay, so I would paste in there, boom. I would paste in the keyword phrase right there. Now it's highlighted yellow. As soon as you hit enter, it puts a box around it. Okay, so I hit enter, puts a box around it. Now I'm not going to do that for this video, but that's where you would add the keywords. And then you can also put them individually, like how, or like how to as a keyword phrase. So that would be how to, and then hit enter, get my, enter, website, enter, all throughout all those words. And then those are the tags, those are the keywords. Remember the all black German Shepherd puppies for sale, and he put the keywords in, and this is where you put them. And then put the keyword phrase in the description of the video as well, like you saw. Okay, so I think I've shown and shared everything that you would need to do. Google Plus is so remarkable, so awesome, and I love it. Okay, and then once you get a channel, you're going to get views and likes and stuff like that, and people will follow you and they'll look to more videos of you. But wouldn't it be great if you just did videos for fun and you did them once and those videos worked tirelessly for you for the rest of time, and they got people to come to your business and subscribe to your information so that you didn't have to explain everything to them. They get the information, they decide, and then they're like, wow, you've taught me a lot. No, so maybe Tom will say, you've taught me so much, Chase, and really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm interested, but I have a few questions. Or I'm not sure if I'm really interested, but let's talk a little bit. You know, help me out. What's so compelling about what you're doing? And I'll tell you. Okay, it's pretty simple stuff. So, boy, have we gone through a lot. And I will also put in the link to Home Business Labs in the description of this video. And why not do it right now? Some of you are like, oh, geez, I wish you would just get done. Well, you have the chance to replay this in advance. Okay, so get a free account or get a account here at HBO. Okay, save. That's been updated. Live right there. So there it is. Get an account at HBO, Home Business Labs. It's a generic training site. It's really, really good. You'll love it. And you can join for free. You don't have to get the training for $67 a month or those other websites. But boy, you might just want to. I don't know. So I will also leave some information about SE Cockpit, but that information is in the HBL training as well. But you've seen what I've done with it. It's a little bit expensive, but boy, it saves me time. So I appreciate you coming and hanging out. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I know this went long. Bookmark this, save it, review it, watch it, think about it, ask questions. I'm a normal guy just in love with the internet and in love with the tools we have on Google. And I love making money. So, you know, it's a Monday. I didn't even show you this, but it's a Monday at 12:30 right now. I get to do this at home, from my home, and I have a lot of flexibility. So get to earning some extra income online. If it's not with me, get on the stick, find somebody you can trust, ask them, get going with something. You now know how to market it with YouTube and Google+. Okay? Have a fantastic day. Thanks for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.